Sioux Falls. So if you ever wonder where Sioux Falls gets its name from, this is it. And so you can tell at what point the water would actually blue earth country. It's pretty interesting. And having this right in the middle of the town, I think very peaceful, the town. One thing I always wonder about is fishes. If you're a fish and you fall from the waterfall, do you get to survive or not? Prescott, and there is a Prescott in Wisconsin, so I guess maybe that's the same name. There was Sioux agency during the 1862 Dakota conflict. All right, I didn't know that. Duane Robinson believed that Charles LeSueur, so LeSueur of Minnesota, so you can connect the dots when you get to read all of this. So there is a LeSueur city of Minnesota, I'm guessing it's the same person, had visited the falls as early as 1683. Wow, since the men sat up on the trading post. Is that the trading post? Maybe, over there. The men sat up on the trading post on the Big Sioux River near the present-day Flandreau. I think if you really wanted to, you can somehow cut across on the river here, but what's the temperature like? It's very slippery. And you can imagine this has been here for thousands and thousands of years. And 200 years from now, 300 years, 400 years, 1,000 years. Oh, that pose. 1,000 years, there will be folks hopefully walking the same. I gallop around these rocks here. It's truly a unique place to sit and ponder. I'm sure in the winter time this is all ice, but right in the middle of Sioux Falls you have a beautiful falls. I think if you make it across this, that, and then hop over there, you can get to the other side. And then look around. Oh, wow. This doesn't seem natural, so this must have been maybe an outpost or something. Going on site, just didn't get a chance to do the research for this location. But what we're gonna do when we get back is understand all of the structures here, and even to me there is a story to be told. And being protected, I'm sure there's this way. My guess is this is a power plant. Let's see that this was a power plant. Let's see what it was. Okay, hive, usually large, and its equipment was the most advanced available. So if you think about this, could have very well been, if this river was bigger. If you think about Mill City in Minnesota, the reason why Minneapolis is where it is by the St. Anthony Falls, harnessing the power. Completed in 1881, the mill included 7-story building. Wow, 7-story. 7-story for this. This is interesting. By a typical Midwest flour mill. So they're taking a shot at Minneapolis, St. Anthony Falls. Producing this much flour required a large, reliable supply of water and wheat, which usually they would abandon their plants before even opening the mill. The building was burned in 1956, leaving only charred shell. The top 5 floors were later removed. The first and second floor stories stand as a reminder, just as they were in the 1880s. The drawing left described the types of machineries and the operations that occur on each floor of the mill. So this is the drawings. Main shaft goes down through sifting and separating the equipment. Once the particles reach the bottom, they were elevated again to travel back through equipment for a second for sifting the power. So that's the turbine house just to my right over there. So there was a deviation of the water here. Alright, we're gonna cross the bridge, get to the other side, see if there's anything interesting there. I think most people who visit So it's very obvious. Coming here, you can park on the west or the east side of the river, and I think I parked on the east side. Is it paid? We shall find out. Let's take a look at the back side here. Oh, my suspicion is that we need a ticket to get in here. There is an elevator. Use the staircase. Get the exercise for the day. And 50 stairs in the case. So far. Not there yet, 60. It's a much better view. Great appreciation of it. Yep, it's definitely a much better view. I wonder if we can go around.
Lunch meat and
Yeah, it's amazing how different the perspective there is just by elevating. And it makes you think, in life, do we elevate enough? It's just what you need. So that's where we just came from, over there. I think this is what you consider the third space. It's in our lives. The first space would be your home, your castle, where you live, where you spend your time. There is a book on this, I just don't recall what the book was. So for those who go to work, that's your second space. So at home, you stay there. You go to a job, and it's your second space. Then there is the concept of a third space. The third space might be a coffee shop. So you go to work. When done with the work, you come back to your home, and then you go to the coffee shop, which is your third space to relax. And for a city like Sioux Falls, I think this makes a really good third space. Just by the amount of people you see out here, going out, recording a script, which is great. I mean, that would give me enough views, but the reason why I've always done this is not for the views, it's more for, I will be here regardless. What comes to mind when you are in a specific location? Would I be thinking what I'm thinking if I wasn't here at this point in time, at this space and at this time? It's very cyclical, which is why this idea of space and time is not just something that Einstein talked about. It's something that is actually more impactful than we might want to appreciate. Is that the case, or is my space thinking for me? Is my space giving me the thoughts, just using me as a vessel? Life is amazing, and that's the beauty of traveling. That space, this you may be fascinated by what you see, or who you become, or what you think. Stay humble, stay strong.